Hello guys, welcome one more time to your channel, Grammar for Everybody. Today, we are going to continue talking about gerunds. So let's talk about gerunds as direct objects and indirect objects. So let's start. In the previous video, we said that gerunds are nouns, so they can perform some of the functions that nouns do. Among them, we find that they can act as direct objects and as indirect objects. So right now, let's talk about how gerunds act as direct objects. As we know, direct objects are the ones that receive the main action, and gerunds are not the exception. They can function as direct objects, so it means that they will be the receiver of the main action. To understand this in a better way, let's see some examples. Our wedding party included dining, singing, and dancing. So, as we know, to find direct objects, we ask the question what or who after the main verb. So let's find the main verb in this sentence. Our wedding party is the subject of the sentence. So then we have the main verb, included. So our wedding party included what? Dining, singing, and dancing. So these three gerunds are the direct objects. Then, in example number 2, women love shopping. We identified first the main verb. Women is the subject and love is the main verb. So women love what? Shopping. Shopping is the gerund acting as the direct object of this sentence. And in the last sentence, I love reading. In this sentence, we identify first the main verb, and the main verb is love. So now we ask what or who after the main verb. I love what? Reading. So reading is the gerund acting as the direct object of this sentence. And here we have two more examples. The first one, they don't appreciate my singing. In here, we identify first the main verb, appreciate. So they don't appreciate what? My singing. In this case, we don't have a gerund. We have a gerund phrase because we have my before the gerund. So that is a gerund phrase. And in this case, the gerund phrase is acting as the direct object. And in the next example, do you enjoy swimming? This is a question, but it also has a direct object. So, do you enjoy what? Swimming. Swimming is the direct object of this question. Alright, now that we have seen gerunds as direct objects, let's see gerunds as indirect objects. When an indirect object is being performed by a gerund, is the same case as if it's performed by a noun. Let's see. Tony gives baking his best effort. In this sentence, we have underlined the indirect object. Tony gives baking. Baking is the one that receives the direct object. And in this case, the direct object is his best effort. We have the indirect object between the main verb and the direct object. And in the next sentence, Frank gave swimming all his energy and time. We have swimming as the indirect object, and the direct object of this sentence is all his energy and time. And we can find the indirect object between the direct object and the main verb. And finally, here we have two more examples of gerunds as indirect objects. The first one, I never gave reading enough of a chance. In here, the indirect object is reading, and it is between the main verb and the direct object. And the direct object of this sentence is enough of a chance. And in the next sentence, in El Salvador, we gave bungee jumping a try. In this example, the indirect object is bungee jumping. And in this case, we don't have a gerund. We have a gerund phrase because we are including bungee in the gerund form. So these two words are a gerund phrase, and it is acting as the indirect object of this sentence. And besides, you can see that we have the indirect object between the main verb and the direct object. In this sentence, the direct object is a try. And here we finish talking about gerunds as direct objects and as indirect objects. So guys, we get to the end of this video, and I hope you guys learned how to use gerunds as direct objects and indirect objects. Remember that we are going to continue talking about gerunds in future videos. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.